If you've ever thought, my knees hurt, so I probably shouldn't exercise, you're definitely not alone. The problem is that avoiding movement altogether can actually make your knees weaker over time. The good news is you don't have to do high impact workouts, run miles, or spend hours in the gym to start building stronger knees. Today, I've put together 5 beginner-friendly exercises that can help strengthen the muscles that support your knees using nothing more than a chair and a resistance band. And make sure you stick around to the end because my favorite exercise is also the one most people completely overlook. So, before we jump into the exercises, I just wanted to explain something pretty important. Your knees don't work alone. The muscles around your knees, aka your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and even your core, all work together to keep your knees stable. When those muscles become weak, your knees often have to do more work than they should. That's why strengthening your legs can often make everyday activities like standing up, walking, climbing stairs, or getting out of the car feel much easier. One important reminder: you should never force yourself through sharp pain. It's normal to feel your muscles working, it's not normal to ignore severe pain. Work within a comfortable range of motion and always talk with your healthcare provider if you're unsure whether an exercise is right for you. That being said, let me show you these exercises. So, here's an easy beginner routine. We're going to do seated knee extensions, 8 to 12 reps each leg. The seated marches, we're going to do 30 to 60 seconds. The resistance band leg press, we're going to do 8 to 12 reps each leg. Our sit to stands, we're going to do 8 to 10 reps. And the standing side leg raises, we're going to do 8 to 12 reps each side. So we're going to go through this routine 1 or 2 times depending on how you're feeling, and then you're going to do this 2 to 3 days each week. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep showing up. First, we got the seated knee extensions. Grab a sturdy chair and sit up nice and tall. Slowly straighten one leg until it's almost fully extended. Hold, then slowly lower it back down. Now repeat on the other side. Try doing 8 to 12 repetitions for each leg. The key here isn't speed. The slower you move, the harder your muscles have to work. Squeeze the muscles on the front of your thigh every time you straighten your leg. If your knees feel stiff, don't worry about straightening your leg completely. Just work within a range that feels comfortable. Next comes the seated marches. Stay seated in your chair and sit up nice and tall again. Slowly lift up one knee and then lower it back down. Then do the same with the other knee. Keep alternating in this fashion for about 30 to 60 seconds. Once this feels easy enough, you can place a resistance band around your thighs just above your knees for extra resistance. This exercise strengthens your hip flexors, challenges your core, and helps improve balance. Simple? Absolutely. Effective? Definitely. Sometimes the simplest exercises are the ones we actually stick with. Third comes the banded leg press. Now, grab your resistance band, loop it around one foot, and hold the ends securely. Slowly press your foot forward until your leg is almost straight. Pause for a second, then slowly return to the starting position. Repeat this for 8 to 12 repetitions before switching legs. This exercise strengthens your quadriceps while keeping the movement controlled and low impact. Remember, control is much more important than resistance. A lighter band with good form is much better than a heavy band with sloppy form. Think slow and controlled. Now comes the sit to stands. Sit near the front edge of your chair. Place your feet about shoulder width apart. Lean forward slightly. Now stand up. Pause, then slowly sit back down. Try not to let yourself fall into the chair. You want to lower yourself with control. If needed, use your hands on the armrests or your thighs to help. And if standing from the chair feels too difficult, place a cushion on the seat to make it a little higher. Aim for about 8 to 12 repetitions here. Lastly are the standing side leg raises. We're going to stand behind our chair for support. Place the resistance band around your ankles or just above your knees.
Slowly lift one leg out to the side. Don't lean your body. Keep your chest tall and lower your leg back again. Repeat this 8 to 12 times before switching sides. Strong hips help keep your knees properly aligned while walking and climbing stairs. It may not feel like a knee exercise, but your knees will definitely appreciate the stronger hips.
Remember, the goal isn't to have perfect knees overnight. The goal is to become a little stronger this week than you were last week. Small improvements add up, and that's how confidence grows. That's how consistency grows, and that's how long lasting change happens. If you're looking for more beginner friendly workouts, fitness tips, and motivation for people who are ready to stop quitting and start showing up, check out the links I have down below. Keep showing up and never give up.